Ernest Hemingway, The Old Man and the Sea, the Hemingway Library Edition. Get ready to embark on a journey with Santiago, an old Cuban fisherman who is struck by an 84-day streak of bad luck with no fish to catch. In this captivating story of perseverance and determination, The Old Man and the Sea, the Hemingway Library Edition, by Ernest Hemingway takes us through Santiago's unwavering relationship with the sea, his friendship with the young Marlin, the challenges he faces, and his quest to triumph over adversity. This summary will guide you through the key themes and events that unfold in the novel, while examining the deeply rooted connection between man and nature.
The Unlucky Cuban Fisherman. Santiago, an old Cuban fisherman, hasn't caught a fish for 84 days. The other fishermen pity him, but only the boy Marlin still admires him. With no family to feed, a lack of fish is worse than poverty. Though Marlin helps Santiago each night, his parents forbade him from going out to sea with the old man, believing him to be bad luck. Santiago himself prefers the boy to go with luckier boats, as they have been catching fish. Despite his bad luck, Santiago's spirit remains unbroken. A boy's kindness. At the Terrace Beach restaurant, a boy offers an old fisherman fresh bait for the following day. They talk about fishing, baseball, and Joe DiMaggio, who Santiago admires for his perfectionism. The boy ensures that Santiago has a warm supper and plans to get him essentials for the winter. Santiago sleeps and dreams of his youth when he fished off the coast of Africa. A master fisherman's solitude. Santiago, an old fisherman, sets out to sea before dawn in hopes of catching a big haul. Unlike younger fishermen who use motorboats and trawl nets, he relies on his own skill and luck to catch fish. He watches the sea and sky, reading their signs to locate fish and rowing slowly towards his destination. Despite only catching a small 10-pounder, Santiago talks aloud to himself about aquatic life, feeling at peace with the solitude of the ocean. The Old Man and the Sea. Santiago, an old and experienced fisherman, feels a tug on his line and knows a big fish is nibbling at the bait. After a long wait, the fish, a marlin, finally takes the bait and starts towing the boat out to sea. For hours on end, Santiago battles with the fish, holding the line tight while trying to tire it out. The old man's back aches, and his hand cramps up, but he perseveres and continues to eat raw tuna to sustain himself. As the fish jumps out of the water, Santiago realizes the magnitude of his catch. It's a protracted battle between two equals, and it's uncertain who will come out on top. The Old Man and the Fish. As the second night at sea falls, the old man reflects on a past arm wrestling match he won and the struggles of his hero, DiMaggio. Though he's not religious, Santiago says a few prayers after a passing airplane and eats a dolphin fish he caught. But soon, the fish becomes restless, and the old man knows he must continue to pull until it dies. On the third day, both the fish and the old man are near their end. Finally, the fish comes within reach, but it will take a harpoon to finish it off. The old man strikes true, and the marlin is dead. Though too big to bring aboard, Santiago lashes the fish to the skiff and sets sail for home, aided by favorable trade winds. Despite his struggles, as he watches the wild ducks overhead, Santiago realizes that he is never truly alone on the sea. The Old Man and the Sea. In Ernest Hemingway's classic novella, The Old Man and the Sea, an aging fisherman named Santiago embarks on a perilous journey to catch the biggest fish of his life. Along the way, he faces a series of challenges, including a number of shark attacks that threaten to destroy his catch. Despite these setbacks, Santiago remains determined to succeed, driven by his love of the ocean and a deep respect for its inhabitants. Through his experiences, he comes to understand the brutal reality of life in the sea and his place within it. Ultimately, he emerges victorious, having proven his strength and resilience in the face of tremendous adversity. Hemingway's powerful prose and vivid descriptions bring Santiago's story to life, reminding us of the power and majesty of the natural world and the strength of the human spirit. The Old Man, the Sea Summary. Santiago, an aged fisherman, finally hauls an enormous marlin that remains attached to his boat. However, sharks relentlessly attack the marlin on their journey back to the shore, leaving only a large skeleton. Marlin, the old man's apprentice, takes care of him while he recovers. The old man eventually dreams of lions. After spending days alone at sea struggling to bring the marlin to shore, the old man is exhausted and collapses on the beach. The Coast Guard goes searching for him, and the other fishermen are amazed by the marlin's remains. The boy perseveres and convinces the old man to go fishing once again. Despite his previous failure, Santiago agrees, acknowledging that the boy still has much to learn from him.
Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea is a powerful tale of the human spirit, endurance, and the will to persevere. The book's summary explores the struggles Santiago faces as he goes head-to-head with the forces of nature, and wrestles with his own bad luck. As Santiago's tale comes to an end, the story conveys a message that neither success nor failure is permanent, and that one's strength and determination in the face of adversity is what truly defines a person. With the help of Marlin, Santiago continues on, rekindling the spirit of resilience and the belief in one's capabilities, which are the central themes in this captivating narrative.